Hi, my name is Shauna Manny from Reimagine Your Normal. Today we're going to continue our talk about nutrition and we're going to talk about why vegetables. We all know that we should eat our vegetables, but not many of us know why. I wanted to know why we should eat our vegetables, so I did some research. So I did some research and I found some scientific medical stuff. But basically, when we eat vegetables, there are these little like fibrous cellulose in our intestines that scrub the intestinal wall. So they're in the vegetables, and so when your body's breaking down the vegetables and stuff, it goes through the intestines, and the fibrous cellulose grabs onto the crap that's in your intestines and like binds to it and pulls it out through your bowel movements. At least that is my understanding of what I've been reading, which is kind of cool. So what I also found out is that when you have cholesterol, so cholesterol isn't inherently bad, I guess, from what I could read, but what happens is when we eat fatty stuff like French fries, or I don't know, this is the only thing I could think of that was fatty stuff, fried foods, that kind of stuff. If we don't have the best vegetables coming through our system, pulling those fibrous cellulose through to bind to the fat stuff in our intestines, if it doesn't bind to that to pull it out, then it gets reabsorbed into our intestines, and that's what turns into the bad cholesterol, which is very interesting. And I'm sure that was a very incredibly crude way to describe how those body functions work, but it made me realize like why vegetables are important and how they're important, which made me think, okay, so I can eat a Big Mac from McDonald's. I just need to eat that much more vegetables in order to counteract all the saturated fat and stuff from the Big Mac. At least that's my understanding of it. So the other thing that I learned was that vegetables have antioxidants in it, which was fun. I mean, but I didn't really know what antioxidants were. So cholesterol, when it's in your system, it becomes bad cholesterol through a process of oxidation. And how the vegetables work is they neutralize that oxidation. Cholesterol doesn't turn bad. So if you have low veggies in your system, if you're not eating a whole lot of vegetables, then the antioxidant levels crash, which allows all the fats to oxidize and turn into bad cholesterol. Again, that is my horribly crude understanding of what is happening. So all of this brought me to probiotics, which I didn't know what that was either. All these little buzzwords that I always hear. So it's kind of neat to kind of get like a scientific explanation of what it was. So probiotics are the way I could figure it out from what I was reading was that it said that green vegetables have chlorophyll in it, and what chlorophyll does is it encourages your body to grow good bacteria, the flora, I guess, in your intestines. It helps fertilize it and stuff. And a couple of things that I read said that, like, if you have a probiotic supplement, it'll work while you take the supplement, but it doesn't. Most of them don't encourage the growth of the flora in your system, in your intestines, to have that good bacteria in there. So I think it would have to be a really good, high quality supplement with ingredients in it where the chlorophyll in the plants haven't been broken down or removed in order for it to be a good supplement that would work. Another cool thing that I learned was that the vegetables have a lot of vitamins and minerals in them that our bodies can't create, that we actually have to get from the food we eat. Things like B vitamins. Okay, so basically, B vitamins are ones that help with your skin, help reproduction of the skin cells with anti-aging and skin firmness and in that glowy feeling. So you can tell when somebody's been eating healthier because like their skin will start to glow, their skin will start to look healthier. Some B vitamins actually help reduce acne. Another interesting one that I never heard of was called choline, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It helps with metabolism, it helps with boosts of energy, gives fuel for your body when you're working out a lot. So things like spinach and cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, that kind of stuff. The choline actually, it helps with baby's brain power too. It helps with it helps with muscle memory, which is something that I'm in need of right now. So an interesting thing about pregnant moms is that choline actually helps babies not have tubal defects, and it also helps them as they grow to be more focused. And when you pair it with some of the B vitamins, it gives the mama more energy, which is exciting. Another one that is really hard, or another one that our bodies can't produce, is vitamin C. And I don't know about you, but for me, I always think oranges when I think vitamin C. But there's vitamin C is in a lot of vegetables, and it's in cauliflower, in kale, and Brussels sprouts, bell pepper, broccoli. Like when I was doing all my research on vitamins and minerals, broccoli and spinach came up like the most. Okay, and so a word about minerals. I found a chart that had like 4 basic minerals. So the big one is calcium. We all know about calcium. But the thing that I didn't know is most of us, when we think calcium, we think of milk. But I found that vegetables are actually a better source of calcium than milk. So if you're like me and you can't really digest milk very well, you don't have to be calcium deficient. Just make sure you get in your vegetables. Green leafy vegetables are the ones that have the most calcium. Another one is iron, which is used for blood. It carries oxygen or does something with that. You need iron in your blood to be healthy. But again, green leafy vegetables are the ones to go for. Magnesium is another one, and I had a chart in another blog that I did that said if you were craving chocolate that your body probably needed magnesium. And I'm like, okay, but what is magnesium? Well, apparently it helps with strong bones, bone structure. Not bone structure, bone strength, and it helps with muscles and nerve. It helps with muscle and nerve functions, which are so important. So yeah, next time you're craving chocolate, it's because your muscles and your nerves and your bones are really needing that magnesium. And again, in the dark green vegetables. Potassium is another one for muscle and nerve function. I don't know about you, but like when I go out running and stuff, I know that I need potassium so I usually eat like a banana, but you can also get that with vegetables. Something to keep in mind. So that is my video on vegetables. I actually have a lot of really cool pictures and stuff in my blog, charts and things, which are kind of neat. So check that out. I'll have it in the notes below the video. And tomorrow we're going to talk about fruits. If fruits are anything like vegetables was today, I am so excited because it's exciting to know why we eat what we eat, or it's exciting to know why we should eat the things that we know we should, and what the purpose of them is. Like I didn't know, like I knew, like you know when people are eating healthy, like their skin is shinier and stuff, but it was kind of neat to see that. It was kind of neat to see that there's like a biological reason for that. Like there's stuff in vegetables that help that, and there's stuff in vegetables that help with like tummy issues and things that I didn't know of. And what's also really neat is a lot of the vitamins and minerals that we need to get in vegetables. I get it every day in my drink that I drink, and I knew that there was that kind of stuff in there, and I knew, like I always hear everybody say, oh, if you can't get all your vegetables in, this is like a whole big drink of vegetables or whatever, but I never really knew that that's what it was, and all that stuff is in there. Like, I am so excited. If you've never heard of Shakeology, that's what it is. And I think the reason why that supplement works is because it is the whole food. It doesn't break down and get rid of the nutrients, like what I was saying about the probiotics, where the supplements only work while you're taking them. But like with the Shakeology, I'd always heard that it actually helps fix that. And I've noticed that since I've been drinking it, like I don't have anywhere near the tummy issues, and I just figured it was something else in there, because honestly I didn't know what probiotics were, but it's because of the stuff in there. So like I'm geeking out really hardcore about this vegetable thing, and I'm really excited to learn about the others. So, like the fruits and the proteins and the carbs, that kind of stuff. So, if you are as excited as I am about this, please subscribe, like or comment, and check out the blog. It's got some cool infographics on there. So, until next time, thank you.